What's good, YouTube? We're coming back at you with another top cut deck profile. Fell short again, unfortunately, lost in top 32. But I played a different deck this time, so this is going to be a Fiendsmith Ryzeal deck profile. And before we jump into the list, just wanted to give a few shout outs. First and foremost, shout out to Jackson, my main testing partner. He's the homie, so follow, like, and subscribe to his YouTube, Dead Sheeran, because he kind of looks like Ed Sheeran. You get it. And then also shout out to my sponsor, Team Jobber. You know, gotta love, you know, being on the team, getting 3 tops in a row. You know, we're still doing great as a team here, and you know, gonna keep going to more and more events. Also check out JRB Jobber on YouTube, as well as his eBay page as well here. Also shout out everyone in Arizona who came to the event and helped test at locals, as well as, you know, the Cali homies as well. But we can jump right into the deck profile here. So the first part of the deck is going to be the Ryzeal engine. We elected to play 2 sword. A lot of people played 3. We decided to play 2. I could see it going back up to 3, as it is technically a starter card, but technically it's the worst one to start with. So the 9 monsters, as well as 3 bonfire. You really want to start with the light ones, so bonfire and the 6 lights help, as well as playing the field spell here. So that's it for the main deck Ryzeal engine. As for the Fiendsmith engine, fairly standard here. 3 engraver, 1 Lacrima, 1 Lurie, 2 tracked, and a paradise. Fairly standard here, no complaints. I know some people played 3 tracked, some people play 1 tracked. I thought 2 was just fine. As for non-engine, we played quite a few hand traps, 3 Fulos, 3 Droll. These are the best ones. They're like the floodgate hand traps, similar to how we played Malice in Anaheim. We played 3 Fulos, 3 Shifter. This time it's 3 Fulos, 3 Droll, as well as the 3 Ash, 3 Imperm. These were the 3 of hand traps that we elected to play. Ash being able to stop Fulos, Imperm being able to, you know, work as a 6th card. Felt they were the most impactful hand traps for the event, as well as 1 copy of Nibiru and Effect Veiler. And we played 1 copy of these just strictly for the crossout targets, because we elected to main deck this card. So with that, 1 copy of Metaltronus and 1 copy of Talents as well. So we played 4 1-ofs in the main deck, just because we thought that these were the cards that, you know, we'd be able to hit with crossout designator, aside from us expecting more than 1 mirror matches. I think I played 7 in Swiss, so crossout was just insane versus the mirror, as well as, you know, turning off their non-engine. So that's the main deck here. We can jump right into the extra deck. Again, fairly standard. You know, we played 2 Detonator, 1 Duo, 1 Dweller, Exciton, Eclipse Twins, Caesar, Aggregator, and we actually played Typhon in our extra deck as well. This is where it differs a little bit. So we did not play Chaos Angel, and we did not play any Bestials. So I believe we were probably the only ones to not be playing Bestials. I know a lot of people just played 2, like 1 Mag, 1 Druce. But Typhon actually came up quite a bit for me. This card alone, if they don't have the field spell, outs Detonator plus Caesar. So you just normal summon Droll, Ash, Fulos, plop Typhon right on top of it, bounce the Detonator, attack the Caesar, and you know, it becomes a grind game as opposed to just losing to the board. So that's it for the Exceeds. As for the links, we played Moon, Requiem, Sequence, Agnum Day. Agnum Day's got to be like one of my favorite cards in the extra deck. We don't technically play like an out to Chaos Angel in the engine, aside from like Talents and Imperm. Metaltronus isn't, because we don't play a Synchro. But with Agnum Day, you just make Desiree, and then you know, put all 3 on it, and it becomes 7,000 attack. And if you have it with like Duo Drive, it becomes 71 or 72, 73, however many materials it has under it. But this is essentially our out to Chaos Angel. You just start attacking it every turn. And then we played the Desiree and the Necroquip Princess. So I mean, fairly standard for the extra deck, aside from the no Chaos Angel and Typhon. And then we can jump right into the side deck as well here. So we're gonna have 3 Meowls. This card's really good against Malice. That's the only matchup that I sided it in versus. However, it could also see play against like Memento. But then we played 3 Perilia as well. And this card's insane going second versus just about every deck, aside from Malice. It's funny enough, we actually still sided it in versus Malice, just 1 to fit our siding ratios. But with like 7 Mulcharmies and 3 Lancias, that was the goal versus the deck, to try to draw this card, or this card, as the main deck was built mainly for the mirror match with like Droll. But these cards would come in versus Malice, as those were the 2 decks that I was most afraid of. Moving forward with the spell cards, we played 2 Ultimate Slayer, 1 Metaltronus, and 1 Called by the Grave. Just because the main deck is already built for the mirror match, these cards and ratios were kind of perfect for like siding in and siding out. And we needed 2 going first cards to take out the 2 Fuloses in the mirror match going first. So here are your 2 going first cards, as this is basically Solemn Strike in the mirror, and this can hit any hand traps. But that's about it for the deck profile. So, came short again, unfortunately, but we'll be back for Vegas, and we're coming for that win.